guys, it's Erin here. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be filming a February favourites video. Woo! Woohoo! Let's get on with the video. I have all of my notes written down here of things to talk about. Today for me is the 25th of February, which means we have 3 days left of this month. For you, it's the 28th of February. The last day of the month. The kids are out to play football, so we're gonna have to excuse the noise because without a doubt they're gonna be very noisy. So we're just gonna have to roll with it. My first topic of the day is books. So the first book that I read completely was before the last book of the After series. If you watch my quarantine favourites video, you'll know that the After series is my favourite series of books. I read the first 4 in January, and this one I read in February. I was kind of like elongating it because I didn't want it to finish, like I didn't want the whole series to end. But basically the book is, it like kind of changes throughout. So like the start of it is the characters' backstories. First of all you have a playlist and then the start of it you go through Hardin's backstory, and then you go through Natalie's backstory, so like and Molly's backstory, so you find out why everyone is how they are. And then we start with Hardin, so we backtrack to the first book, but this time we see Hardin's has a meeting from Hardin's point of view, and we see Hardin's like feelings about it. So then after we read the during chapter, so there's the before chapter, during chapter, and then the after chapter. In the after chapter we go back to other characters' point of view, but after Tessa and Hardin have met. We get Zed, Landon, Christian, Smith, Vance's son, and then we get Hessa, which is Hardin and Tessa's story after they've met. So like this is back in, like, I don't want to spoil it, but like after they've met and after they've got together and everything. I really enjoyed this book. It was nice to see it from Hardin's point of view, because like that's something that you don't see in the first book. In the other books you do see Hardin's point of view, it switches, but in the first book it's only Tessa's point of view. So I thought it was nice to see the first book from Hardin's point of view. That was amazing. And I did also like the backstories of them all, because like it explains a lot about the characters and like why they are the way they are. So that was amazing. I really enjoyed that book. Next book that I read, it's Turtles All the Way Down. I'm not going to open it up because then it'll send me back to the start of the book and I don't want to read it again. Well, I do. But Turtles All the Way Down was a really good book. It did take me a while to read. I did start it last like September and I finished it this month, the beginning of this month. I had like a chapter to read to finish it off, but it was like amazing. Like the ending was like a bit of a plot twist, like because it's like kind of like an adventure story. So basically I can't remember the characters' names because it's been that long, but there's these 2 girls and then they like a millionaire goes missing in their city, and like it's like their task that they set themselves to find out where he is to get the cash prize. But the thing is, one of the girls, the main character, the millionaire's son, they used to be best friends when they were little, so like they're like childhood best friends. So then they're like going around to each other's houses, you know, like trying to figure it out, and then the son gives them money to stop them from searching, but then they like find all these clues, and then they're at this art show and they're like walking through the sewers and they're like, it smells a bit fishy down here. And then so they go and tell the son, and the son and the other son this is such a bad explanation because I don't know their names. So the son and the other son tell the police, and then they eventually find the dad, and that's how it ends. And I would prefer if they had a second book for it where we got to see the relationships evolve a bit more, because I was like getting so into it, like I was like, yeah. So I would prefer if there was a second book or like more chapters to it, to carry on the story, and it didn't end. I wish it didn't end where it did end, but I mean it's fine. So my next book I'm reading is Pride and Prejudice. I'm only up to chapter 12 because I'm not really getting into it. There's too many old words in it and it's confusing my brain, it's confuzzling me. But I've read 130 pages and so far it's pretty good. Like, I mean, Elizabeth's sick, and not Elizabeth, whatever the bloody hell she's called, Mrs. Bennet, not Mrs. Bennet, the other Miss Bennet is sick, and Elizabeth is there, and then Darcy's like, I swear Darcy's with Thingy's sister though, but then like they're like kind of flirting, so I don't really know what's going on there. And then my next book I'm reading, I love this book, is All the Bright Places. I've not quite finished it yet, I'm up to page 470, and there is 636 pages, but like it's so good. I just love the story of it. It's a love story, and the fact that like they do everything to hang out, like even though they're not meant to be hanging out, and he like helps her overcome everything because she's got like a traumatic past, and he like Theodore comes along, Finch, and he like completely changes everything about Violet, and it's just amazing. I love that book. I've not even finished it yet, but I love it. My next topic to talk about is February trends. These are TikTok trends because they're the only trends I know. The first trend I'm going to be talking about is the shoe trend. This is only a recent trend, and it's that one where you have the shoe on like your head, and then they're like lip syncing the words, and then they do that, and then they put the shoe, then they like stand, and then they like glow up, you know? You don't know. I'll put a video of it in.
I don't know the song. It's Lady Gaga. Boom, Russian roulette. It's not the same without a gun. Baby, if it's the best, it's the fun.
So yeah, that trend, I love that trend. I do want to do it, but I never look good, so I can't do that trend. Can't participate. Sorry about that. My next trend is the 99 Problems trend. I'll insert a video here so you know what I'm talking about.
I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm doing this again. I don't know where it's on to. LA, she got a ballet.
So yeah, I love this trend. I just think it's funny. Like, I've got 99 problems, but a boyfriend would solve 101 of them. Like, how true? How very true. A boyfriend will solve 101 of my problems as well. My next trend is from like the start of February, and it's the Zanzibar dance. I blinking love that dance. Like, it's so easy and it's fun. It's a bit of a melatonin boost, you know. Like, it makes me happy. Is melatonin the right word?
Hey, I'm editing this video, and I'm going to have to break it to you. Past me. Melatonin is not the right word. It's serotonin. Later on in the video, I say melatonin the entire video. Every time I want to say it, it's melatonin. And in the video, I actually asked my Amazon, I'm like, what does serotonin mean? And it tells me. And I'm like, oh, I like melatonin better because I didn't trust it. But it is serotonin. It's a serotonin boost, not a melatonin. They're completely different things, but I didn't know the difference.
Melatonin. I feel like melatonin gummies make you go to sleep. What's the happiness hormone? Gives you a bit of a happiness boost. I don't know what the it's called. My last one is the album covers trend. You know this one. I'll put in my video actually. I did this trend.
The sky's falling, the wind is blowing, the safest swimming on stand for the morning. Section 80, high power. Meow, 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 meow. Me, being a dinosaur. Me, going on a farm. Woo, me, eating Blackpool Rock.
That trend I love because I just think it's funny, to be honest. My next topic to talk about is music. I have 4 songs to tell you about that I've been listening to non-stop in February. The first song is Low Blow by Nate Traveller. I love that song. It's like such like a vibey song. Like, I feel like I could listen to it whilst doing homework. My next song is Cavity by Vinnie Hacker. Who failed to tell me he has music? Who failed to tell me he has a song out? Because someone failed to tell me he has a song out. Like, Vinny, I've been following you since you became famous. And why did you not tell me you have a song out? So I have been listening to it non-stop, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Anyways, my next song is False Confidence by Noah. I can't say his last name. False Confidence. I like how upbeat it is, how happy it is. It just gives me such summer vibes, you know? Summer vibes, hot girl summer, hot girl summer. Next song is Hype You Up by Eco Tab and YKN Gibby. So hype you up, girl, hype you up. That song again. Summer vibes, melatonin boost. What is it called? Like, it's there. Like, I know it's there, but it's not melatonin. I think it's a serotonin boost, but I'm gonna keep calling it a melatonin because I think it's funny. But I'm gonna do YouTubers. I've got two YouTubers that I've been obsessed with. So my two YouTubers I've been obsessed with are Hannah Maloche and Ava. Hannah's just recently moved to Hawaii, where Ava lives, and now I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I do watch every single one of her vlogs, and I do want to move to Hawaii and become a surfer now. So catch me in Hawaii surfing it up. So yeah, I'm obsessed with Hannah Maloche and I'm obsessed with Ava Jules. So go check out their videos, please. I love them. I love them. I love them. They're like typical Visco girls, basically. And who was a Visco girl? I'm not even ashamed about it. So that's the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you want, what videos you want me to do, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check out all my social media. The links will be in the description. See you next time. Deuces. Goodbye.